Alrighty, welcome back to gggaming. So, this video is going to be a showcase for KINGAMBIT on the 7 Star Tera Raid boss. That is SCEPTILE. This video is for those of you that need something super easy, super clean, and is available easily to get in this game. If you can't get Magearna and some of the other Pokemon that I've showcased. So, this one is for you. Very, very simple. Let's get to this build. Alright, here's what you're going to do. Very quickly going through this. We are going to run KINGAMBIT, Steel Tera with a Shell Bell held item. Alright, straightforward, do that. Now do this. Let's go with this move set right here. Iron Head, Iron Defense, Taunt, and a Sword Dance. Okay, put those 4 moves on your KINGAMBIT. It's a win. I'm going to show you this in the showcase. Stick around. Next, stats. Stats, I want you to just go ahead and go full on HP and attack like normal and any other raid boss. If you want to go attack and defense, you could go this direction. If you're building it just for this, it'll survive better. Otherwise, go full HP, full attack. My IVs are kind of all messed up on this guy because it was part of another raid setup. Just ignore that. It still works just fine. Okay. The most important part of this whole build, though, outside of the moves, is the ability. You're going to need Defiant, which I believe is his hidden ability, so you probably have to use an ability patch to get it if you don't already have this on your KINGAMBIT. So, you're going to run Defiant. What does that do? Every single time he uses Breaking Swipe to drop your attack stat, you will actually gain 2 attack stats, which means you come out +1 every time, boosting your attack every time he tries to drop it. It's awesome. Let's get to the raid, and I'll show you exactly how this works. Oh, and we are in with pretty much no help. We don't have a healer. We don't have an intimidator. Terrible party. So, let's do this. What are we going to do? We're going to start this fight with Taunt. Why? Because we do not want him buffing himself crazy high at the beginning of the fight. We need time to set up. Straight into Taunt. Now, once we get 1 Taunt off, we're going to go into 3 Iron Heads. Why is that? Because it gets our Terastalize energy built up. And I really struggle with saying Terastalize. I just want to say Terralize. I know it bugs you guys, but I just want to say Terralize. Abbreviate it. Terastalize is just a big mouthful of a word. So, alright. 3 Iron Heads. Get that Terra energy set up. Now, once we get the 3 Iron Heads off, we're going to go into Terastalizing our KINGAMBIT. Got plenty of time before he steals your Terra Orb charge. As long as there's not a crazy amount of delay in animations, you can make this work. Otherwise, you're going to have to do 4 of them. It'll be alright. And here's going to be our first example of Defiant taking effect. Attack falls. Defiant. Attack up +1. So we don't lose anything. We get stronger every time he does that. Okay. And we got to get our 1 more Iron Head off. There it is. That's the 3rd one. Now our Terra energy is going to be charged. So as long as the animations don't mess with us here. We're going to push the buttons quickly. I may have gone too slow. So we'll clear our stats. All right. Come on. Let me go. So Terastalize into a Taunt. Okay? That's what you want to do. Taunt him a 2nd time. Keep him from buffing. Because we want to set up our Iron defenses so that we can handle this guy when he gets crazy buffed. Because he will go max attack in like 2 turns with Dragon Dance if you let him. This is just a clean, conservative, easy way to do this. Sure, there's plenty of other ways to do it, but this is for you guys that need an easy thing to do. An easy win. Okay. Back down. Defiant. Did not take effect. There is proof the game is glitched. Defiant does not always take effect. I can't win with it. Not once a fight that will fail. No big deal. That's why we brought Sword Dance. Get our attack stat back up. I'll explain why that's important here in a second. So we're going to go straight into 3 Iron Defenses after we get that 2nd Taunt off. Now, if your HP is struggling, as you see, I don't have an Intimidator, I don't have a healer. My HP is fine. We're at 309 out of 381. If you're taking critical hits, throw in a heal cheer if you need to. Keep yourself alive. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and finish out the Iron Defense. And then we're going to have to get our attack back on the positive side of the spectrum. As long as our attack is negative, he won't use Breaking Swipe. At least that's my experience. There's no guarantees he will do anything he wants to do. But odds are, he typically doesn't use it. He'll just focus Thunder Punch. Let's take a look. So our attack is -1 because of that glitch. And this is why the Sword Dance is needed. If it hadn't glitched, we probably wouldn't need the Sword Dance at all. So the moment I use a Sword Dance here, it is going to push our attack back to the positive side of the spectrum, which is going to cause him, his coding, to say, no, I want to drop his attack stat with Breaking Swipe. So he will start using Breaking Swipe now and prioritize that over Thunder Punch. Seriously, you can predict this stuff. How these things work. So I'm just going to go straight into Iron Head now that I'm positive. He's going to buff himself, no big deal. So he should start using Breaking Swipe. I could keep using Sword Dance, buff my attack, and go from there. But prove a point here. You can actually control what these NPCs do, what these bosses do. Alright, another Iron Head. And he's going to Dragon Dance again. So he's making me out to be a big liar. Said he was going to use Breaking Swipe. If he ever gets back to actually attacking, he will use Breaking Swipe. You gonna attack me this time? There it is. Okay. Because your attack is positive, you're stronger. It causes the coding, as I said, to take effect. Defiant shouldn't fail again. It seems to only ever fail once a raid if it fails at all. So now over the course of 5 turns, he will max out my attack for me. I could have just used Sword Dance, yes. But what's the fun in that? The fun is the fact that he will do it for you. Okay. Breaking Swipe. No more Thunder Punches. Even though Breaking Swipe is not very effective, it's half effective. It's a trigger of the NPC that says, my stats are high, he needs to bring them down. And the Shell Bell is more than enough to keep me healed in this fight. Hey, there's a Thunder Punch. Maybe we'll throw that in. I didn't promise 100%. So the only thing to really watch is Iron Head, because I didn't put any power points into it. You know, I'm half out. I'm a 7 of 15 here. 7 should still be enough to get through this fight. So if it gets close and he still hasn't maxed out my attack, there's another Breaking Swipe. I can go ahead and throw in another Sword Dance, which will allow me to definitely get enough damage to finish this out. So if you want to be extra safe, throw some power points into Iron Head, and then go ahead and buff up your own stats with Sword Dance. But if you want to live on the edge and have a little fun, you do it the way I'm doing it. Let him beat himself. And another Breaking Swipe. Right on cue. So I'll take a look at my stats here in a second and show you what has happened since he started using the Breaking Swipe, so that you understand ultimately what's going on. Defiant is giving you +2 attack. He's dropping your attack 1 point. So Defiant's not giving you +2 over that. One of those cancels out, so you actually only go up 1 attack point each time he uses it. There's another Breaking Swipe. That one's coded, I think, or the other move was coded. That's why he went twice. So our attack should be maxed out, or +5. Nope, we're maxed. So defense was maxed because of Iron Defense, and now attack's maxed because of Defiance. Only because we were +1 early on. When it glitched and we were -1, he wouldn't have used Breaking Swipe at all. He would have finished this fight using nothing but Thunder Punches because our attack stat was down. That's why you need the Sword Dance in your arsenal there. So we've got 5 attacks left. Because he is Thunder Punching, you will get paralyzed. You use this build a lot to do any amount of farming on this guy. you will get paralyzed. So use that heal cheer whenever you need it. Go ahead and clear the paralyze. Shield goes down. We get a free hit. This should knock him out. Ooh, really close. One more, and it is game over for SCEPTILE. And that is a testament to how strong this guy is. Unfairly, it's not a super effective build. He's just really high defense, has a great ability, great combination all around to make this an easy fight. Kingambit's a good Pokemon anyway. But no healer, no intimidator, still a clean, easy win. So, if this was helpful, let me know. Drop a like, hit the sub button if you have not, and hey, we'll see you in the next one.